This artwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up artworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the artwork so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 39 of building Optimus Prime, the Transformer. We've done a leg, done a whole leg, and then we're working on the torso bit, and I think the shoulder's coming up, but the opposite shoulder. I don't know when we're going to attach a leg at some point, but for now, let's read through the magazine. Looking at Professor Colin. Don't remember him. Icon City, Transformery Town. Bruticus, no, again, no memory of him again. And more tiny little ones that are pointless. They're all just variations on the same thing with slightly different colours or slightly different shapes. No, I don't like them. I only like the big ones. Feel free to read all about those if that's your childhood. It's a little bit after my childhood, but there we go. Right, torso 13. Interestingly, we've got some decals to do. It's the first time on one of these partworks that I've had decals to do. I know there's big decals to come up on the end of the Enterprise build, so it's good to get some practice in with these. They give you 2 of each, and you only need 1 of each. So I shall be getting on with that and seeing how that worked for me. It's been a while since I've done any decal work, so I'm interested to see how I get on. So a little bit of building first, and then bringing in and putting the decals on those back panels. I don't know why we're doing it. I don't know why they weren't pre-printed, but it's interesting and nice. I don't mind doing it. But I know a few people are going to be objecting to that, but I don't mind. So let's get that ready, get that bit built, and then get the decals on. So yeah, let's see how it looks. So our parts this time, we're not going to be doing anything with that. That is part of that. Something like that. Something to do with the torso and the shoulders, but I'm not sure exactly what. But for now, we're not doing anything with that bit. This is the bit that we're going to be fitting these two. They will only go on one side, obviously one side each. And there's 2 screws that will hold that in place. And we've got the 2 screws here. So let's get some of those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep our spare for later. Nice and easy with this. Unscrewing the top. Unscrewing the bottom. And then get them tightened up. Make sure they're all in there secure before you tighten any up, as ever. Here we go. And that is that side done. This one goes in exactly the same on the other side with the other 2 screws. Goes in. While you're here, might as well do it live. I've got to do it anyway, so if I've got to do it, you might as well watch me do it. It's not exactly a long, boring, repetitive thing that's going to take many, many takes to do, so we'll get that done. And then we can have a look at our decals. I was going to say stickers, but they're not stickers. They are proper water slide decals. So there we have that, which we're putting aside with that and not doing anything with that yet. That's obviously going to go together around the torso piece. But for now, that's that completed. So we don't need the screws anymore. I shall put those in my mug of screws. So this is what we've got now. We've got a sheet of water slide decals. 2 left and 2 right. Now they are going onto the body piece that we've been building. They're basically going onto one on there and one on there. So that one, get them the right way round. It's always going to be useful to get them the right way round. Yeah, the pointy bit comes off to the side there, so it's swoops in and around that way. So this side is this side, this side is this side. So yeah, now I could take these off, but I'm going to leave them on there and see how it goes. What I will do is take off that sheet so you can see it properly. So yeah, that's going on there like that. Has got a picture in there as to exactly how to line it up and get it on there. But I think as long as they're both even, it doesn't really matter which one's which. So what I will do will be to carefully cut around each of these. It says to leave a wide margin. I'm going to leave a slight margin. So I'll cut these around. I shall get a bowl of water and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. I've got some warmish water. I'm going to do them one at a time, so I'll make sure the other ones are well out of the way of the water. I shall put that in there for a short while. I've got a little brush to apply it with. Get that all under the water. I've also taken it off to make it easier to manipulate. I've got some micro set and micro sol, which are decal solutions to what do? They soften the decal and make it bend easier. Shouldn't be a problem on this. There's no bumps or anything to go over, but it also makes it slide a little bit easier on the piece. So what I'm going to do is get some micro set and basically paint that over where I need it to go, getting some coverage on there. It's not going to stay where it is, but it just means it's going to make it slide a little bit nicer. Get back on that. The micro sol I will use afterwards. So let's see how this works now. That decal is not moving on the paper as far as I can tell. Grab it out and have another look. It's moving across the paper there, so that's okay. So what I should do would be to put it next to where it needs to go and basically slide the paper out of the way. Now that will still move nice and easily on here while it's still wet. What I want to do is get that in the right place. Going where it needs to go, making sure, of course, yes, I'm doing it the right way. This is the right side. So I'm going to make sure I get the end of it over the top there. Too happy with that shape. It is the same as on there. We'll get that curved around there, get that curved around there, get the end of that over the top of there. Should be a little bit further up to make sure I'm getting full coverage on that top bit. Around a little bit more. So that is looking pretty much like that. As I say, it's not the end of the world whichever way round this goes, as long as you make sure the other one goes the same. So I'm going to continue to use the micro set. Paint that over the top. Paint out these little blemishes. Get that curved around the top there properly. Make sure there's no little lumps and bumps in there. I'm paying attention to where the end of that ends up because I want to get the other one lined up just the same. That is quite nice on there. There's no obvious air bubbles or anything like that in there. So then I can come in with the brush out a little bit in there first. Now come in with the micro sol, which will actually dissolve the carrier film on the decal there. Make the edges look nice and sharp. Make it look like it's painted on rather than being stuck on. bit stuck around the end there as well. It does say in the instructions to dab it to dry it, but where I'm using the decal solution, I'm just going to leave it to evaporate and dry it, which only takes a minute or two. So there we have it. I shall get the other one done, and we'll see how they both look when they're completed and back on the model. And there we go, both back attached, both looking nice and even on there. So I'm happy with how that's come along. So there we go. Now these bits are obviously going to go and cover over this top section one way round or the other. But not for now, because we need to do something else behind there, no doubt. Actually, it's going to have to go that way round, isn't it? Because these are going to have to go through there, something like that. But for now, we shall put that aside. Until next time. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you soon for more. Bye bye for now.